Welcome to There's No Correct Way to Be Successful.
On social media, like, one of the hardest things there is to do these days is just take time to post quality content. Even this video blog that I'm doing, that decided that I need to get what's in my mind out there to other people, it's taken me literally 3 years to finally say to myself, YouTube is so important. Creating content, connecting people is so important. What good is it for me to have all this knowledge in my head and not share it with others? So being active on social media is something that is not natural to a lot of people. So today I'm going to give you 3 steps and 3 tips on how to be super active. All right. The first one is keyboard shortcuts. So for me, no matter what I do, if it's something that I need to do every day, I have shortcuts set up. So I'm going to actually show you right now a really cool thing that you can do to make your process using your phone a lot easier. So just watch this short video. It's really cool. It's going to kind of blow your mind a little bit.
Demonstration purposes, I'm going to use the notes to show you how this shortcut is going to work. So if I need to type in my email address as a username, or just type in an email, I would normally have to type in my full address, but I've created a shortcut of just my initials, and it automatically puts in the entire email address. If I want to put in my alternate email address, I can just type in 3 initials, and iOS automatically fills in the email address for me. So to create these shortcuts, you first need to go back to your settings, the little gray gears. Then you want to go into General, and under General you're going to go to Keyboard. In the Keyboard section, scroll toward the bottom of the screen, and you're going to see an area called Shortcuts. And in your shortcuts, you can type anything you want in there. So we're going to click Add a Shortcut, and I'm going to say that the phrase is my full city and state, which is actually quite long. So there it is. So in the phrase section, type in the entire sentence or name or whatever you want to type that you type often in the phrase section, and then under the shortcut you need to type in something that's memorable so that you can bring up that phrase when you type in the shortcut. So I've typed in my phrase, I've typed in a shortcut, and then I'll tap Save. Go back to Notes, and we'll demonstrate this. So I already had one in there for Grand Junction. If I just type in GJ and then hit Enter or Space, it automatically comes up, and we just created the GJC, and that automatically typed in the Grand Junction, Colorado. So that's how you can use the iOS keyboard shortcuts on your iPhone or your iPad.
So how can you use this for your benefit? It's really cool, honestly, because if you're talking to people, whatever you're doing online, you know, let's say there's a specific hashtag on Instagram that you need to talk to people on. You can go and you can have a keyboard shortcut set up, press a couple letters, and bam, you could leave a message like, hey, this, you know, your music sounds good, or whatever it may be. Hey, can you hit me up about so and so, or whatever it may be. So using the keyboard shortcuts can really help you reach out to a lot of people on social media in such a fast way. Literally talking about, you know, reaching out to 20 or 30 people within the course of 10 minutes a day. You know, if you add that up over the course of a week, a month, a year, you can hit up thousands upon thousands of people in such a fast manner using keyboard shortcuts. So the second thing we're going to go over is this website, IFTTT. If you don't use this, you got to get hip. What it really is, it does recipes. So if you do one thing, it does another thing on another site. So it's IFTTT. It stands for if this then that. So for example, let me show you guys a recipe of what it is. First, you got to connect your channels, though. So what connecting the channels is it's doing something such as you have to connect your social media account. So I'm going to connect my Instagram here, and then it logs in and you authorize it. And then when you post to Instagram, you can do something like Instagram to Facebook. Okay, let me show you guys this. So what this will do, it'll search, there's developers out there, and they've set up algorithms to when you post a photo on Instagram, it will post to your Facebook, or you choose what you want it to post to or link to. So I'm setting this up to where it posts to my Seth and Mod page that I run. When I post an Instagram on the Instagram account, it automatically posts to the Facebook page. You know, if you use Hootsuite and these other things, you know, that costs money. And this website is absolutely free, and it's amazing. And, you know, I'm surprised they're not charging for this somehow. So I have it set up right now to where I post an Instagram and it goes to my Facebook. The recipe was created. So then now what I'm going to do, because I'm super lazy, I'm going to have it sent from Facebook to Twitter. Just so that when I post one Instagram account, I know that, you know, I don't got to worry about posting it on all these different places. And I already connected my Twitter account and then from this Facebook page account, so it's already all set up. All I literally have to do is click add. And then bam. And, you know, because I'm even lazier than that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Twitter to WordPress. And I think that I'm going to have to connect my WordPress, but let's see. Post my tweets to my WordPress blog. Connect my WordPress account. And then you just click connect. So alright, cool. I think it connected. And then let's see here. Tweet embed code. Awesome. And I hit add. And then what I can do is I can go to my recipes and you can see. So if I post a tweet, then it goes to WordPress. If it's uploaded to Facebook, then it goes to Twitter. And if I post an Instagram photo, then it'll go to my Facebook. So I just created this. You've been on here. You've watched me set this entire thing up. So if I post one Instagram photo, it's going to all my social media accounts, and I'm just on Instagram because it's easy, fun to use, and it's not hard to do. So you can browse around this site, and there's a ton of different recipes on here that you can put together for you to be more efficient. And it literally is you just your own mind is what's going to stop you, because when you go on this website, it's more than just social media. There's SoundCloud. You can do things to where if you post a specific amount of times per day, you can reward yourself by saving $1 towards a vacation. The list goes on of things that you can do to be more efficient with your time rather than doing the same stuff everybody else is doing. Alright, running out of battery. Speed this up. The last thing, the third key is Fiverr. So what you can do is you can do like promoted posts. You know, I would say once per day or once a week, you should go to Fiverr if you have something, you know, that's super valuable that you did that week, or maybe you have a cool photo and you should get somebody to promote your like Twitter post or something like that. Because people have like accounts on here with 70, 80,000 followers, you know, and some of them are really legit. It's not just spam stuff, you know. So I'll post your song to my 40,000 teen music listeners. Maybe I want to spend $5 on that day, that week, to that target demographic and see what the response is, gain new fans. So you should do that one time a week. So to go back over it, you got the keyboard shortcuts. You know, be efficient while you're doing the outbound work on your social media. Use IFTTT to be super efficient and post to multiple places at once. And then use Fiverr once a week to promote something that you did that week.
Hi, thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about the 40-40-40 plan. That's 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life for 40% of your income when you retire. See, we were all taught as kids to go to school, get a good education, go to college, get a great paying job with benefits, and live happily ever after, right? That's what we were all taught. Now, who were we taught this by? Our parents, our grandparents, and great-grandparents, so on and so forth, right? So the first thing we do is we get a job. We work for a little bit, we get a pay raise. Work for a little bit longer, get another pay raise. Work for a little bit longer, complain, right? Get a pay raise till one day we peak out, which means what? No more pay raises. See, some companies will try to get fancy and give you a title. Well, I don't know about you. Keep your title. Give me the money, right? Titles don't pay bills, money do. So at this point in time, when your income peaks out, actually it starts to drop. Why? Two reasons. Taxes and inflation. I don't care where you're at, it's going to catch you. In fact, we're going to put everybody, for the sake of this illustration, we're going to put everybody in the middle income tax bracket, right? We don't want to offend no one. So actually, this is what happens, and this is what some people do to try to supplement their income. They go out and get a second job. Some people go and get 2 or 3 jobs, right? Well, let me ask you a dumb question. If it didn't work the first time, what makes you think it's going to work the second time? Think about it, folks. Well, you just created more income. And we also know the more you make, the more they take. So can you get ahead working 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs? No, you cannot, right? Well, the insanity doesn't stop there, folks. No, it doesn't. Some of us even go back to school, right? Or correction, some of us go back in debt by going back to school to get a piece of paper known as that degree, right? To do what? To create more income. Now, again, the more you make, the more they take. So can you get ahead working this system? No, you cannot. So bottom line here, folks, let me show you something. This plus this plus this equals this. Why? Because U.S. government statistics indicate that by age 65, 98% of everybody working a job will be dead, dead broke, or dependent on somebody else to take care of them. Only 2% majority business owners will be financially free. So which one will you be? Bottom line, folks, this system does not work. Start a home-based business. It's the greatest tax strategy today, bar none. So you don't have to like it, but it is what it is. See, there's 3 types of people out there. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who say, what happened? Folks, don't be another statistic. You deserve better.